If you're still posting to Instagram manually, let's make our life simpler by automating it. Make.com will automatically post your social media content and update Airtable with no fuss. Welcome to my channel, where we turn smart ideas into simple automation. Let's dive in. Let's hit the plus sign to add our first module, search for Airtable, and select search records. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, Make will ask you to connect to Airtable account. I've already done that, so I'll just select my saved connection. Now I'll pick the base where my social media content lives and choose the table I'm working with. Let me quickly show you what the Airtable looks like. This table has 5 columns: post text, status, post type, and for image and video. I have 3 status here: not ready, ready for posting, and published. And we have an image and video. Here it is. Let's look at the video cell as well, how the media looks inside Airtable. You can easily attach it from your drive. Alright, now let's go back in Make, and it's time to add some logic to the Airtable module, so it only picks the rows that are ready to be posted. So let's go to the formula field, and here I'll type status is equals to ready for posting, because that's one of the values, as you can see in the status. So this tells Make only grab records where the status column is set to ready for posting. We'll leave the limit at 10 at the bottom. That just means Make will pull up 10 rows at a time if available. Click Run once to test it. You'll see the results. Make has returned 3 bundles. Each bundle represents 1 Airtable row. These match the 3 rows we marked as ready for posting earlier. Now this confirms that Airtable connection is working, the filter is working, and the automation is ready to start branching into different social media post types. Let's add our Instagram for Business module so we can test if Make will automatically post a photo post based on what's coming from Airtable. If you're doing this for the first time, Make will also ask you to connect to Facebook account, and that manages your Instagram business profile. So I'll select from the data picker a variable where it has the photo URL, as well as for the caption, I'll select the relevant variable, and that's it. Now what we'll do is we'll connect with Airtable and update the record. So what we want to do is when we post, once we post the content, we want to update the table and change the status to published. Right. So you can select the same record ID, which is going to be the same row, and hit save. Alright, let's run the full scenario and test it in real time. Give it a second. Let's jump over to Instagram to check if both posts and the reels have been successfully posted. Yes, it is. Everything worked just as planned. I'll go ahead and delete the test post from Instagram, and now back we'll go to Airtable and see if the status column has been updated to published. Now let's add the router after the Airtable module, and in order to add a filter, click on the little wrench sign and put the filter condition as post type equals to photo post. You have to be a bit accurate here. Sometimes Make is pretty picky about it. Make sure the value is exactly as it is in Airtable. Before I run this again, I'm going to jump back into Airtable and reset the status back to ready for posting for my test rows. That's the trigger condition we had set earlier. Now let's build a second route for Reels. Click the second branch from the router and add Instagram create a reel post. Then map the video URL by selecting it from the data picker. While I'm doing this, I just wanted to let you know that on Airtable, I've reduced the rows to 2 just for the reel post and the photo post, and I've removed the third one just to make the video shorter, but it's the same process really. I'll go back into the module and update some of the other fields for the caption as well. And just the way we had Airtable update record, we are going to do the same here. Make sure the connection is there. Once you've done it in the beginning, it's not going to ask you to connect again. I'm just going to select the base, the table, and just type in published under status. Hit save. Now we'll go back and add a filter to this branch as well. Same process, click on the wrench and set post type equals to reel post. This ensures only rows marked as reel post get processed through this branch. In order to see what's being passed through the route, I'm going to add a debugging step, which is Tools module. Click after the router and click the plus sign, router variable name as post type. I'll run it once more, just this path and the branch. The other branch I've paused it, just to make sure if the right variable is being passed and the condition is met. So after running the module or the path once, I can see the filter has passed, the route was triggered, and the post type was successfully picked up. I can see the URL, and now we'll just go and check at Airtable if it shows published. Alright, so this route has basically successfully done. Now let's test the second route. Just like we did before, I'm going to add a tools module here, set variable module. In the middle, just setting it up. Click the plus sign, second branch, and search for tools. Select set variable post type. It's good if you can do it from the data picker. Sometimes this gets a little bit tricky. I ran into a problem earlier. Now re-enable the route I had paused earlier. And make sure we have the right filter on as well. And status says ready for posting. Click on save. Now both routes are active and ready. Let's jump back into Airtable and see we've got the reel post which is ready for posting. Let's run the scenario. So give it a moment. The reel has been posted to Instagram. Let's have a look. Right from Airtable through Make and with no manual uploading needed. This means our scenario is now working fully. It routes them based on post type and publishes them directly to Instagram. If you want to take this further, you can add a carousel post route as well as LinkedIn and Facebook. And you can even email it to yourself a draft version for review. If you found this helpful and want more of these automation tutorials like this, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who wants to save time posting. See you in the next one.